Always steps forward.
She has no stop in Celine, or in the world, or in the Pelican, and has been a wonderful example of courtesy and grace. He is Baron Andrew McCona, and he's the Order of the Coat, and has been a fabulous champion of the youth players in these past 4 years.
With everyone assembled, please take your most perfect sleeping outside weather. And there were sort of woodland creatures eating raspberries. There was a nice breeze. The sun was blocked by trees. The ground right beneath my hammock was a lovely moss. So I stepped off and I was like, I'm just going to stay here. So you may find me in the throat, but is now going to be throw weapons range later today, potentially being a target for that. But there's a little bit of everything for everybody today. There will be fighting and fencing. There's archery, where no one will die. Throwing weapons is in the shade, so, I mean, not very many opportunities to throw weapons happen in the shade. So if you're thinking of trying, today might be the day, because you won't cook in the sun. There is a lovely thing that's going to happen that you hear about later report, and a plethora of merchants selling all sorts of things. And yeah, it's going to be a really good time. Anyway, so look at this lovely.
Do a full. Pull a Stevie. Do a full spin. I love it.
I try, and I'm going to continue to wear all this pretty stuff because it looks amazing. So you'll continue to see all the art from the last 4 years on me because I can't sew anything. And I see bodies.
Can we have a round of applause for a masterclass installing it we just did?
Oh, excellent. We've been waiting for you. Well, that's, hey, look, here's the thing. You don't have to have seen Pam for it.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. So, you've been fighting for a minute. Yeah. And, now you're making armor. That's kind of fun. That was so fun. And I've worked with you with fighting. And you've been turned on and me on fighting. So that was pretty cool. Get in there. I was so excited. I'm, first of all, just always excited to see women fighters, because that didn't happen when I started childhood, so I thought, okay, rarely happens when I started childhood either. So I'm just very excited to see that happen, and to be so inclusive and excited to have other people join on the field. And I love your vibrance on the field. You just vibrate joy all the time. And I love that about you. And you know that about you. And we wanted to do something about that. In a second. It's all right.
Oh, yeah, I was going to do it. You read the words.
A sudden blow, weapons flashing. A worthy fighter does appear. Armor gleaming and sword slashing, battling and making her enemy's fear. Julie shows prowess on the field, fighting in all manner of style, encouraging her comrades never to yield. Try new crafts all the while. So do we, Andrew and Nessa, joy-filled barometric festival,
crazy adventure that we decided to drag everybody kicking and screaming along with us. It's been a lot of fun, and for once in school, so good.
We love you!
Someone said to me recently that I made a comment, and they said to me, "Oh, that must be your Baroness voice." And and I said, "No, that's just me." And they said that you don't sound like you. And so I just want to thank all the people in our journey who made me a better person, because this job has made me a better person. And every one of you has been a part of that. Every one of you has taught me something new and opened my mind to how things should be in a better world and how beautiful our dream can be if we just have eyes to see it and hearts to make it happen. And I can't thank all of you enough for that. So thank you for being those people for me. And 46 years in a society makes you a little tired. And you lose that hope, and you lose that joy. And I was done with this society. And he decided to do this crazy thing. And honestly, thank you, Andy. Because you've been my protector my whole life. That was tough. And you protected me through this whole thing. And you helped me to do all the things that I want here, which absolutely ferocious joy. And you made sure that I had fun doing it and that I wasn't afraid. But if you are a member of Festwar, as we said, we wanted to thank you. And we had help from Honora. She made us these a lovely gift to give to everyone. Thank you so much. So if you are a member of the Area Festival, you can come up here. If you're able, we would love to see you.
You're not just putting your hand.
There are more on the way, so if we run out, please be patient. There were some
Get up there.
firing challenges. So don't worry if there are more coming. Not today, but there are.
It's okay, we're not going to fire you.
Good, I'm glad, because I love my Barony.
I love your Baron too.
Oh, thank you.
Visit. Oh, show the crowd. Turn it around. That's the important part.
I want to leave this with you for some.
That does probably really
She saw them and she got one of them mermaid socks. Sorry. Pink mermaid. And then he keeps all of it. Which came for that. Oh gosh. And it's like his favorite.
Did we miss that
So the time has come that we would lead through your duty.
Hear us now rejoice at these revelatory words. We, Oliver and Grania, King and Queen of Sylvan Ethelmark, vigorously validate the undeniable impact that Baron Andrew MacDonald has made on their beloved barony of Festor, as well as the entire kingdom. Andrew wholeheartedly accepted the glorious responsibility of nurturing martial activities and championing arts and sciences among those under their charge. Their passionate pursuit to recognize others in the barony for exceptional deeds and dedication was an inspiration to all, and they were without exception a loyal and lively servant to the crown. We absolutely acknowledge that Andrew has kept the solemn promise they made when the baronial coronet was first placed on their head. Thus, let it be known on this day, 27th of June, on his Icon 61 at Pax Interruptus, we bear witness and affirm that Andrew invested his Baron Festor. Furthermore, with reverence for all they have done for Festor, we hereby declare Andrew a Baron of our court, that their unconditional kindness and conviction of service forever be known and celebrated. Illumination by Lady Isabel Deloria, calligraphy by Lady Adiva of Pertorn, words by Isaac and Simone, parchment by Lord Lisa Creeper.
Hear us now and rejoice at these revelatory words. We, Oliver and Grania, King and Queen of Sylvan Ethelmark, assertively affirm the undeniable impact that Baroness Nusa bin Salim has made on her beloved barony of Festor, as well as the entire kingdom. Nusa gladly accepted the glorious responsibility of fostering martial activities and championing arts and sciences among those under her charge. Her endless endeavors to acknowledge those in the barony worthy of commendation was an inspiration to all, and she was always a faithful and fiery servant to the crown. We fully recognize that Nusa has kept the solemn promise that she made when the baronial coronet was placed first on her head. Thus, let it be known on this day, 27th of June, at Icon 61 at Pax Interruptus, we bear witness and confirm Nusa divested as Baroness of Festor. May it be known forever that we hold her in the highest esteem and reverence. Illumination by Lady Isabella Deloria, calligraphy by Lady Adiva of Pertorn, words by Baron Isaac and Simone, and parchment by Lord Phoebus Craythorne.
For their excellencies, Andrew and Nusa, in their great retirement, and newest baronages of the court of Ethelmark. Viva! Viva! Viva!
Girls are populace, ensuring their arts, sciences, and prowess are properly showcased, even if we have to drag them to court ourselves.
We offer you our swords when required, our shields when necessary, and our unvarnished advice, whether you actually want to hear it or not.
We will stand by your throne until the realm ends, our banners rock, or your majesty finally grant us quiet retirement. This we do solemnly swear.
With that being said, understanding the need for reciprocation and make sure we support you in all things that we do to represent us in these lands. All town, and if there's anything we need from you, I'm trying to call out.
We present now Baroness Wallman and Baroness Bronwyn, 12th Baronage of Festor.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled Kingdom Court, already in progress. Their Majesties invite Mr. Oriana Friedrich Sona to come before them. Before we do that, we asked a question of you several weeks ago, and we want to make sure that there's an intent to contemplate that question. That being said, so as you need to, feel free to bring yourself.
Oriana, my mentor, my friend, my sister of more than 35 years. I learned so much from you as your protege that I could not give up that relationship when I became a Pelican. When I became a Laurel, you joked that I should make you my apprentice. And it was a wonderful idea. And I don't know what, if anything, I could have taught you. All you needed was just the tiniest bit of information. And that is why you find yourself here today. So I will relieve you of that doubt.
I can't believe you say that it won't make me cry, so. It's been a wonderful experience. Lifted my head and pushed me when I needed to be pushed. And for that, I am truly, truly grateful. We have been friends forever, and we will continue to be friends, even after this. You are now free. Thank you.
Their Majesties call before them the most noble order of the Laurel.
This is fine.
several weeks ago, we discussed the conclusion of Oriana. Is it still your intent to have her rerun?
Yes.
Now that she is unencumbered, let's send her forth to contemplate. You have a place set up for her, I assume. Please go forth, accept the advice. Listen carefully, because you will get some good advice from the Lord time. And we will hear you back this evening at our court, and we will have her raised. For Mistress Oriana, as she goes forth to contemplate and sit vigilant, we join the most noble order of the Laurel.
Vivat! 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 Fabrice!
Yeah.